Hi, I'm Miss Thompson, and I'll be your child's United States History 2 teacher for the 2015-2016 school year. I'm so excited to have my students back in class and the ability to share my passion and learning for United States History 2, which encompasses the time period from Reconstruction, which is right after the Civil War, until Vietnam. So one of the things that I wanted my students to do on the very first day of school was begin to think about historic milestones that they may have either learned in class or that they've experienced themselves throughout their lifetime. So on the first days of school, I always like to do this activity called a watershed photo activity. What you're currently looking at is the piece of paper that your children were given today in class. It's really important that they bring this activity with them on Thursday, September 10th to class because it's two minor assessments that will definitely help their grade for the first marking period. What students were asked to do in this watershed assessment was to think of one time period in American history that either has defined themselves or defined us as a country. And they are to pick one photograph that defines it. It can cover either something positive or negative in American history, and it could be from the start of the colonies in 1607 all the way up to present day in 2015. On the photograph that they're to bring into class, it should be printed in color. Now, if the photo is in black and white, that's fine. Their wording or, their font or the things that they choose should be in color. However, on the photograph, they must describe in 10 words or less why this event stood out to them. The words should stand out whether it's printed in different fonts if you're making it on Google Drive or Google Docs, or it should be colored in colored pencil or marker, just so that we're able to see them. And then you'll be able to take a look at what your child's produced on back to school night, which is September 21st, as these will be hanging from our classroom. It's one thing that I really like my students to do to get them thinking about what does history mean to them. If you have any questions about this assignment, I can be reached at L. Thompson, that's THOMSON at barnegatschools.com. Thanks for your support in making this assignment awesome, and I'm looking forward to a very productive school year.